promised her first, and then I'll go to you. I'm sorry. Sorry. I forgot I promised you first, and then I'll go to the gentleman. Sorry about that.
I do. Michele McGowan, M-I-C-H-E-L-L-E, M-C-G-O-W-A-N, 26 Lambert Street. I have to begin by asking who specifically would benefit from the proposed changes to these ordinances. Who is asking for these changes? Are there residents lined up outside the town hall with plans being refused by the planning board? The only answer that makes any sense to me, and the majority, if not all of the people in this room, would be the obvious: the developers and the investors. We already live in a town that the rental properties now have a slightly higher percentage over the residential properties. None of you could argue that these sweeping changes could only tip the scale further in the direction of the rental properties. When the five of you were running, many of you mentioned you wanted to bring this town together, make changes that would benefit everyone. Some of you spoke passionately about the school community, which the population continues to decline every year. How would these changes help our school population? How do these changes benefit the residents? I've been a resident of Narragansett for 17 years. I've listened to many voices that have strongly opposed one another over these years in this town. And now I've watched them unite and join forces to oppose these ordinance changes. Many of the residents of Narragansett could not afford to buy their houses they live in the current value. Yet on social media, they're constantly referred to as elitists. Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines the word as giving special treatment and advantages to wealthy and powerful people, regarding people as inferior because they lack power, wealth, and status. Well, isn't that exactly what's happening here with these changes? When you have members of the town council that own over 30 investment properties and more undeveloped properties that could benefit from these changes. The current council even used their power to appoint its newest member of the planning board, Mr. DeSimone. Mr. DeSimone stood in this room and stated, if we weren't in favor of the changes happening in Narragansett, take the profits from your homes and leave. It is of no surprise that he is the only member of the planning board to vote in favor of these changes. I do want to applaud and thank the other 4 members of the planning board for voting against these changes. Last year, I was stuck in the Philadelphia airport and started talking to a gentleman sitting next to me from Connecticut. He asked me where I was trying to get back to. When I told him Narragansett, he responded, a buddy of mine from New York owns 8 investment houses there. He rents them to URI students during the school year and Airbnbs them in the summer. He's making a fortune off of your town. These are the people you are benefit by making these changes. A buddy from New York of a guy from Connecticut that a resident of Narragansett met in Philadelphia airport.
Thank you.